Tarot here with your mid-September 2024 tarot and oracle card readings. We'll be going through the general energy for the mid-month of September, the energy that you're bringing in, as well as, some tarot messages to give us some further insight and some oracle cards as well. And we have the advice from Spirit to wrap up. Alright, so let's see what comes out for you for mid-September. Spirit, what is the energies for the mid-month of September for Cancer? For Cancer, mid-month, September 2024 for Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. One more circle for Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. Alright, let's see what comes out. Some is straight upward. Okay. So one finally came out. Yeah. I did have I'm ready to love you forever. Come love me forevermore. But I don't know if this has anything to do with it. But we have happiness here, and then we have mind. So your mind, I think your mind is at ease. I think you've mastered your mental chatter. Maybe you feel a sense of happiness now in your mind. You're like, even though whatever is happening around you, it could be a rainy day, things could be going on that's like really sour, that could sour your day, but you have decided in your mind that this is where you're going to be. You're not going to be in the rain. You're going to be having a sense of peace, a sense of, beauty around you, a sense of comfort. You have your tea, right? And this is happiness here. Yeah, you could be sad, but you're choosing not to be. Your thinking will either make your happiness or take your happiness. You choose. So you see these two, it's all about being happy in your, because you choose to be happy. This is not about whether the situation is making you happy. This is actually a choice that you're making. And you're doing this because of, having love for self. It's like escaping out of a cage. Yeah? So he said, if beating up yourself worked, you'll be thin, rich, and happy. Try loving yourself instead. And it is a form of self-love. To be happy no matter what is happening around you, right? To decide to be happy, to decide not really happiness as, ooh, things are great, but a sense of like, you know what, I'm good, I'm not going to let this ruin my mood. So that's what's coming in, this kind of happiness within yourself. Now, what is causing this? What's going on within the Cancer Collective? Thank you, Spirit. What's going on within Cancer? It's mid-September 2024. Thank you, Spirit. Alright, interesting. Alright, so we have these two, guilt and expansion. Now, you used to like overdo. What I mean is like overextend yourself, find yourself given to situations that didn't really reciprocate, equally. Like you found yourself doing the most for someone or a situation or a group of people, and you felt like it wasn't being returned. but you're going beyond that here with expansion, right? You're speaking your mind, you're being guided by spirit, you've seen things for what they are. This victim mentality here, I think this is what you had wrestled with for a while, but now there's a feeling of self worth. It's like this is where the expansion comes from. It's like seeing that you deserve to have a seat at the table as well. You know, it's like I'm not beneath others. I also bring, you know, need to be, you know, I also need to be looked at as an equal. It's looked at as somebody who is not overdoing, right? Because you're working yourself to death there. It's like working, 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 and it's like no more, right? Hold on, let me just see what this expansion card is about. You know, because on his face, it's almost like seeing beyond this victim thing. It's like doing the most for somebody and then feeling victimized when maybe they didn't ask for it. It's like you felt, well, if I do this much, then it will be returned. But when it isn't, then you feel victimized by it. But now you're seeing things differently, right? We have expansion here. You're speaking up. It says here, you see it when you believe it. Seeking good advice is vital when you're pushing into new territory. Stay away from anyone who's critical of your dreams. This indicates possibly changing your friends. Mm-hmm. Trusting your intuition. It's like trusting your intuition. Something new is happening for you. But to me, this means like, because with this, it's like it's this different. Is instead of feeling guilty about something, you're feeling a sense of feeling worthy. No longer doing things because you feel as if, you know, there's almost some kind of self-sacrifice here, you know, and then feeling victimized by it. But now you're starting to see your worth. No, this is not it. This is strictly. Yeah. It's like trusting your intuition. Alright? No longer seeing yourself as having to be subject to other people's, you know. And sometimes they don't even ask for it, but you figure like if I do this, then I will be seen as valuable, which is not the situation, you know. Because you seem like you're always doing a lot more than is required, you know, because you're trying to make other people see you as this valuable asset. But it's not about how other people see you, it's how you see yourself. So this is, you're being asked now to be happy within in your own mind. Spirit, please expand on this message. What's going on for Cancer, for the Cancer Collective, for mid-month of September, Spirit. Thank you. One more shuffle. This kingdom. Let's see. see. So we have authority in reverse. This is the emperor. This is the emperor does not feel in control of his domain. This could be with the emperor here, this could be about a relationship, could be a marriage, doesn't have to be, or this could be a person, this could be a personal energy that you're dealing with. But this is somebody that is not control of their domain, is not in control of their situation, right? But there's a star behind this. There's healing for this situation here. There's healing coming up from this situation. Okay, so we have all of these. Let's see. We have wisdom in the reverse. That's the Hierophant. I'm thinking this is a relationship because we have the Hierophant in the reverse and the Emperor in the reverse. So this most likely a marriage. We have, this is the this is the solar plexus. Okay, this is the devil. Okay, so let me see here. We have the throat chakra, triumphant success. This is the Ace of Swords, the Three of Wands in the reverse, and the Eight of Wands in the reverse. This feels like you there's a truth here or success in a particular situation that you felt that you couldn't. I don't know if this person was not. This is like not being able to do something, not being able to do something, not being able to speak. You know? Trying to get out of something that you feel trapped. Or every time you think you leave, could move away from the situation, it pulls you back in. There's you don't feel like this is you don't feel a sense of accomplishment with this. You feel like yeah, with this Three of Swords, it's just like failure. It's just like there is no communication perhaps in this situation. But this is the end, could be the end of a marriage where you you know you feel like you can't do anything about it. You can't get the truth, right? You know, you can't. Someone is maybe telling lies, not speaking the truth. Don't feel like they're able to say what they think about a situation. But this center card is saying success is coming out of this. But I think the success that's coming from this is not a success of a situation per se, but I think it's the success of your mind. It's taking charge of your mind from a situation. This is the, yeah. This is a feeling of being tied up in bondage and not being able to escape, not being able to say anything, and seeing the truth of a situation that there's no success in it, no matter how many times you try. There, you're not able to communicate. There's nothing you can do. But I think, when I mean there's nothing you can do, there's nothing that you can do to change this. And I think you were trying to do a lot in order to work on something, or even overwork. But you're seeing the truth of the situation that you can't really do anything about this. And instead of, saying, well, woe is me, I can't do anything, you kind of see in yourself what you say, you know what, I am more than this. I am going to be happy with myself in my own mind. I'm going to see my own worth. And then your spirit guides are asking you to trust your intuition here. Let's see what's coming forward here as additional information for Cancer Collective. So, can you give us some additional information for the Cancer Collective? A lot of cards came off for you, Cancer. Mid-month of September for Cancer Collective 2024 Spirit. Thank you. Yeah, change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement, change and grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So yeah, there's nothing you can do to change the situation. And I think the movement is how you see things. It's like grieving the situation. Yeah, grieving your sense of how long you have denied it, or how long you've stayed in denial about what this was. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So this is how the change will happen, when you actually come to terms with the ending of this. But the ending of this is not trying to change it. It's more of noticing, okay, well, I did all I could, but this is, this is ending. It's coming to terms with it. There's nothing you can say. There's nothing you can do to make changes to this. There's no success in this situation. There's no way to make it better. Especially if there's no communication between you two. Okay? Because I'm thinking this is a marriage. Because I'm seeing here the Emperor and the Hierophant here, both in the reverse. No coming together. There's no way to mend this. So let's see. Not that there's no way to mend this, but it's not like you're the only one putting the work in. So there's no success if just one person is working at it. So Spirit, what's the advice for the Cancer Collective for the mid-month of September 2024, Spirit? One more shuffle. this is spark. So it could be that the spark has gone out of the relationship. That's why it's not working. You know, I could take this literally. You know, there's no spark, there's no joy left. Right? It's all been sucked out. You have 33, 34. Okay, so 6 and 7. It adds up to 6 and 7. It could have been 6 or 7 years. Let me see here. What does that mean? Spark in the reverse. So if this is not literally the spark is gone out of the relationship, let's see what else it could be. It says here with spark in the reverse, sometimes your fire gets doused by others who don't want you to be all that you can be, right? In that case, you need to move away from the water lest things get too damp. The spark card is a reverse position. In the reverse position, may also indicate that you're allowing yourself to be consumed by a thought, a feeling, or a situation that you're in danger of becoming completely burned out. Workaholic. Compulsion and impulsiveness must be tempered now. Then we have 33, peaks of joy in the reverse. Do you rely too heavily on your material achievements when you assess how happy you are? Perhaps you say, I'll be happy when I meet the right lover, make the right amount of money, reach my ideal weight, and so on. Why wait to arrive at the perfect destination before allowing yourself to experience sheer delight? So this is all about deciding to be happy no matter what happens here. But it looks like a marriage is ending. If this is not a marriage, this is a long-term relationship that is ending, that you're coming to terms with. You did everything that you could possibly do to work on this, and it's not only one person that should be working on it, so you might have to let it go. And this is just coming to terms with being happy and seeing your self-worth and not overextending yourself here. Okay? So I hope this helped, Cancer, and I hope it resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading, okay? Take care, Cancer. Bye.